It's UEFA Nations League finals prediction round again. There's 4 teams left, and I didn't do too great on the last round, but let's take a look. We've got Germany versus Portugal in one semi-final, and Spain versus France. 2 huge games. As an England fan, I like to do some predictions, and Germany versus Portugal, I think as a neutral, is going to be a great game. I think the one thing that's probably going to set these 2 teams apart is possibly their manager. I don't rate Martinez at all. But I also think Germany are on their ascendancy again. They're playing great football. They've got some great players, haven't they? Played a great quarter-final against Italy over 2 legs, despite nearly throwing it away to get to the semi-final. Portugal had a slightly easier run, beating Denmark over 2 games, but did struggle to come through that as well. But I just think Germany are going to be too strong here. So my finalist in this one is Germany. Spain versus France. This is a tough one. And ultimately, probably one of the biggest games you can get in European football at the minute. From an international level, these 2 teams arguably are people's top 2 teams to potentially win the World Cup next year. France beating Croatia just in the quarter-final, and Spain obviously coming through against the Netherlands. It's Yamal versus Mbappe is what the press will very much dictate this match as being. But of course, both teams are much more than that, and ultimately, this is going to be a great one for the neutral. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I mean, I have said for a long time that Spain, both in the men's and women's games, are the best team in the world. I have said that. France, though, just have that quality, the same way Spain do, but with Mbappe in particular and his pace and the other players they've got around, both teams can create moments of magic and ultimately win games without being the best team on the pitch. This is a hard one. This is a real hard one to pick, but I'm probably going to edge Spain in this one, actually. So, yeah, I mean, ideally, I'd have loved as a neutral Portugal versus Spain in the final of the Nations League, but I'm not. I'm going for Germany versus Spain. Just before I come on to the final, that then would leave us with a 3rd place playoff, Portugal versus France, and I think the French nick this. I really do. I do think Portugal are the weakest out of these 4 teams, despite also being a strong team themselves. But I do think Germany, Spain and France are better than Portugal, and I just feel like Portugal will do well here to not come 4th in this tournament now. So that leaves us with the final, Germany versus Spain. So the thing is, this is the 4th year this tournament is running, and Portugal won the inaugural tournament, France won the 2nd, Spain are the current champions and holders of the tournament. All of the winners in previous tournaments are in this semi-final, with the exception of Germany, who are the only team who hasn't won it out of these 4. So do I go with a new winner of the Nations League for the 4th year in a row, or can Spain be the first ever team to hold the trophy? The one key factor I haven't mentioned yet, though, is that this tournament is going to be hosted, or these final games are going to be hosted in Germany. So Germany's got home advantage. The final is due to take place at the Allianz Arena on Sunday, the 8th of June. And because of that, and because it's the tradition that this tournament has a new winner, and probably because Germany are playing exceedingly well at the moment, I'm going to back Germany to win the UEFA Nations League. Trust me, it's not what I want as an England fan, but ultimately, I just fancy Germany being at home and ultimately playing good football at the minute. 3 potential cracking games, though. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Who's your winner for the 2025 UEFA Nations League? If you're new to the channel and you've lasted this long, consider subscribing. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all on my next video.